Meanwhile, Real Salt Lake, they try to right the ship. The Chicago Fire, they try to keep the ship going in the right direction and get a big 3 points at Toyota Park. Back live in Bridgeview, Illinois. Real Salt Lake taking on the Chicago Fire.
Middle's a tall order for Baggio Husidic and Daniel Palladini. They're going to play against this four-man diamond for Real Salt Lake.
Zango team jerseys. Real Salt Lake, claret and cobalt. The white kits were underway. Glancing header from Colin Warner. And things getting a little physical. The yellow card's going to come out. Corey Gibbs doing the damage at midfield for the Chicago Fire. Espindola is down. And another look at the physical play at midfield.
Yeah, this is a tough tackle by Gibbs. Very high, studs up. Never want to see a player get injured, but I have to say that it's nice to see the backs playing aggressively in the beginning of the match, even though a little overzealous there.
So Warner will do it again. Nice service by Warner. Up for it was Jamison Olave, and the header just put over the crossbar.
Olave, one of the main targets for RSL on corner kicks, does a great job of rising up. Borchers was there too, almost would have been fortunate had Borchers gotten onto it. Olave kind of fallen back from the goal, not able to get too much to drive it down at the ground to the feet of Sean Johnson.
Patiently back Grabavoy now leading the attack. They just all line up in front of the Fire box, so no room for entry for Real Salt Lake. Now they try to get a little creative. The low service, Cuesta there! Sean Johnson, brilliant stop, point blank on Colin Warner. Aldi save, honest to goodness savings.
Well, this is exactly what Jason Christ wanted, a bit of possession right around the top of Chicago's 18-yard box. Great little overlapping run from Agashian, and then Colin Warner kind of gets the ball caught at his feet, puts it on goal, and Sean Johnson just makes an incredible reaction save.
Let's give credit to Robbie Russell there. That little pullback really opened it up for the overlap. Ended up in that great save by Sean Johnson.
Be interesting to see how the Fire react with one of their big gunslingers back on the field. Those guys have stepped up in his absence, like Patrick Nyako. Nyako trying to cut in, still holding, and nice idea trying to catch Ramondo napping, but the veteran was wise to that. And Evan, as you know, anytime we see 14 shoot, it's a good thing.
Yeah, you know, this is what he does best, is get to this end line. Interesting touch there. Maybe not what he wanted, but you know, always looking for the pass. And I think that Frank Klopas is telling him to expand his game, make attempts on net. So it's good to see Nyako be selfish there.
You're rooting for the Chicago Fire. It might not be such good news.
Dom Oduro. Papa looking for space, gets the poke. Ramondo the save, ball is loose. Cleared out of harm's way by Nat Borchers. The closest call around Nick Ramondo's goal all match.
It's quite a collision there as Ramondo came out. Both Marco Papa and Diego Chavez limping. But it's the little things, ever presence in mind, just to get a little poke in there and make Ramondo make a save. Allows for a second attempt here, but Ramondo, again, one of the shortest guys in the field, gets up big and makes a save.
And for future goalkeepers, how quick did he spring up after that initial save to try to take a swat at the second shot?
I think goalies are comfortable making those saves shoulder level or even higher. I'd like to see the Fire test goalies a little more at lower shots.
RSL dangerous, Gill taking a turn, a goal, and that bends wide of the far post as the kid had a crack.
You know, it doesn't have to be the hardest of shots to be dangerous. There we see it. Just a redirection toward the goal makes Sean Johnson get down low and make us, cover his far post.
I think he rushed it a little bit, being as young as he was, in on frame, tired late in the match. Great ball forward by Robbie Russell. Just that ball down. I even thought with Sean Johnson coming out a little bit, he might have been able to catch that one off the bounce and lob it over Sean Johnson. Good opportunity.
the final whistle sounds, this match goes final. Chicago Fire and Real Salt Lake, they each secure a point as they end in a scoreless draw.